Welcome back, guys. I'm excited again to be here to present a new topic today. I want us to work on cornices. I want us to make a new cornice with a special design, which will be a customized cornice. And I hope you enjoy this lesson together with me. Thank you. Let's dig into it. Let's open our ArchiCAD. This is where we are. Let me remind you about where we put our cornice. Our cornice is put between the vertical elements of a building, that's the wall, and the horizontal element, which happens to be the slab. That junction, that's where we put our cornice. And let's get started. Now, let me not invent the wheel. Let me just get a drawing that we can copy. So let me go to File, go to External, Content, press External Drawing, and copy this cornice. That's what we have. And you can see from the measurements that we have here, we need 125 millimeters to the width and the height of 155. Let me draw it here. I need a rectangle that is 125 against 155. And you can see it's quite small, so we need to reduce first this. All we need is to resize. Let me resize the percentage. We need to resize a bit. Again, come here. Let me resize by, I think 32 is okay. Click, and you can see it fits well. Now all we need is to retrace what we have here. Come here, pick the line work. You can pick the continuous one. Let's start from the bottom. Just have lines as you go. Wherever you have a curve, you just do it later. That's it. Enter. Make sure to suspend group. Now let's do where you have the curves. Pick on this. Pick on the middle. Drag. I find this much faster. There. On this. Make sure everywhere we have a curve, it's well sorted. And there we go. We can now remove our tracing element. Don't need this. Perfect. We have a very good design here. Now we can even delete this. Now let's do our design. I want to use profiler. So I'll just come to Window, pick on Tools, check on Attributes. This is the one. Can even drag it up here, and we are going to use the profiler. Click on the profiler, click on New, go to New, write a name. I'm going to call this cornice, custom cornice. Cornice. Let's put under generic. Click OK. Now I've found that when you use the beam, it works very well. So I'll be using with the beam. Select the wall, delete what we have here, go to ground, pick on this, copy, go back to custom cornice, and paste. Whenever you are drawing, always make sure that you start from this point that we have here, the one with an X, and that's good. Now, do have a fill. Click on the fill, pick on the fill, go to override surfaces. Most cases the cornices are painted, so let's go to paint and let's choose a nice paint. Let's do this one and then save. And then you can come out of here, go to the ground floor, pick on the beam, go to custom cornice. You can see we already have it here, custom cornice. And before you insert it into the drawing, go to the settings. And you can see its home story is first story. Go to ground floor. For the time being, we don't need to set it to the right height. Let's do it at 0. Click OK. And then you can draw it here. Let's check it out. Okay. And you can see this is what we have. Now, my main concern today, I want us to put some designs on top of these cornice. For our small designs that will create the protrusions, I want to use this part from here, 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 and that. So drag this away. Pick one point. Make sure that you are on offset. Let's offset about 15. And make a control for copy. That's okay. Go to design. Go to design. Is it okay? This is part of one of the designs, and let's give it a protrusion of 50, and that's by use of the slab. Go to the settings. Just put 50 here. And click. On top of our small design, I would want us to do some small rectangles. So come to slab again. Let's design a rectangle here. And let's do another one here. And invert this a bit. That's okay. Can even do another one here. It's part of our design. That's it. And then make sure the settings are okay for this. These ones we don't need 50. Let's do like 20 for each. Let's marquee this and see what we have. You can see this is the design that I have. Let's make sure that these are pressed in the mid. The big item is 50 and this is 20. So where would be the mid? That means you need to offset this by 50 minus 20. That makes it 30. Divide into 2, 15. Offset by 15. It's 15, and you do a negative because you're going downwards. So for all of them, do negative 15. So that's the design that we have. Now make this into an object. Again, let's go to our marquee, select, and then go to settings. We've drawn from the side view, so click on the side. Make sure the camera is set to 180 and 1000. Click OK. Go to settings. This is what we have. Go to File, Library and Objects, Save Selection, Object, click OK. Cornice, save. Replace, click OK. Go to ground floor, pick your object, and that's what you have now. All we need is to bring this to our cornice here. We'll use the sections to press it. Open with current settings. You can already tell it's facing the other side, so let's move this a bit. So we mirror this. Control M. That's it. Move it back here. Go back to our building section. You can see it has come out well. Come and pick one of these corners and bring it there. You can push it a bit inside. And let's see what you have in 3D. And that's part of our design. I'd like to convert all of this into morphs. So click on this, right click, convert to morph. Click on this, right click, convert to morph. And after converting to morph, you realize that these are separated. So you need to make sure that all of these become one single item. And the best way to do that is to use what we call solid elements. You get these from right-clicking, connect, solid elements. And this gives us two things here. We have the target and the operator. The target is the main object. This is what we have. We want to add things onto it. Operators are the small three items, and then the operation that we need to use, we'll use addition. So click on the first item, click as the target, click on the small ones, you can pick, yes, pick as the operators, and the operation is addition, and then you can decide whether the target to inherit the properties of the operator or either to use their own attributes. But it's always good to use own attributes. Click execute and then convert to morph. So if you check now, we have one item. There it is. So again, let's go to our building section and arrange them nicely. So select on this, Control U, you need drag, distribute 6 copies, click OK. Let's distribute up to there. Okay, go to marquee. We have 6 items here. Now we'll use the same procedure to add these small designs onto our main cornice. So click on the main cornice as the target. Click on each of these other items. Click, select as the operator. The same is addition, use own attributes, execute, and convert. Go to the ground floor, pick on these, make a copy. You can already see, we already made our own item that is customized with its own designs. And now you can change it to any color that you want. Now for you to change the settings, you come to this one. First click on the brush for the materials. Then there's a message that comes down here. You can notice we have a warning here. And then you click on this, apply changes to custom faces edges 2. So click, and then you can choose all of them to be the same color. And there we are. Let me do a customized render, just a small render for you to see. In the settings, just see how it looks like. And there we have a custom cornice. You can do any designs that you have. Thanks for watching. Keep it here for more hacks and information about creating spectacular objects and for your ArchiCAD work. Thank you.